degrees. The weatherman got it so wrong today. We knew it wasn't going to be 17 degrees, but we didn't quite expect 23 degrees as well. That's excelled itself, it really has. Tuesday, May the 5th, and glad to have everybody along this morning joining us here at Galaxy. And for those people that are joining us live right now on Facebook Live, Barbara Harkins. 750. Barbara Harkins. 750. Go on, get on it. We have a superstar for you to talk to today, for us to interview, and believe me, this is very, very exciting. Going to La Grande, Seattle in the United States, and welcoming back good friend of Galaxy's, Weston Simonis. Weston, welcome back, my bro.
Hey, how are you all doing over in New Zealand?
We are ecstatic to have you back. I got to be honest with you, Weston, and for some reason, you look like somebody I know.
Do you? What do you look like?
Well, besides maybe a little face follicle at length and colour change, you're kind of wearing the same outfit I'm wearing.
I know, we're kind of twins, aren't we?
We are. I absolutely love it.
I got something just slightly different.
now, I got to ask you, the brown stuff in your coffee cup.
I had to make the live.
There we go. We were getting a bit of echo right back. The brown stuff in the coffee cup right now, that is coffee, isn't it?
Yes.
That's good to know. If you start chomping off stuff, I'm going to start getting worried.
Yeah, that would be a bad idea.
Yeah, puts a funny taste in your mouth. So, Weston, what we're going to do is we're going to play a stinger, then we're going to play the very first song. Now, I got to remind you, my friend, when we released this song back in the day, we also promised that we would walk down the main street of the biggest city in New Zealand, Auckland, in our yoga pants. Now, are you still up for it?
Hey man, I still think that would be a fun idea to get out there and do it. You know, I've never worn them though yet.
You're saving it for me, aren't you?
That's right. That's right.
My friend, I am up for it. I have been wanting to do it since the day we thought of that concept, and believe me, I kind of like fluoro pink.
You like pink?
Yeah.
Nice.
I think I've got the derriere for it.
The pink yoga pants, that's what you're going to wear?
Yeah. Maybe with a Galaxy logo like you're sporting this morning, you know, on the on the happy side of it.
Yes, on the happy side. That would be pretty awesome to see that happen going on. Galaxy 107fm yoga pants.
There you go.
Make them black too, though. I kind of like the black.
Yep, absolutely. Standard black. Of course, we must have white as well. But I don't mind a bit of colour in the life. So, you know, we...
Hold on, I got to mute that phone.
We're in surreal times right now, and I think we're lacking a bit of humour in the world because of this COVID-19 thing. And I'm going to talk to you about that very, very shortly. But first of all, let's do this.
Galaxy.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and we're joined today, coming out of La Grande, Seattle, USA, Mr. Weston Simonis, and believe me, absolute hero. He is a hero to me, really. One of the firefighters that helped in the California fires, was it?
I've worked on California fires, I've worked on Montana fires, Washington fires, Oregon fires, Idaho fires, Nevada fires, all over the whole northwest and southwest of United States.
You know, to me, that is hero quality. It really, really is, my friend. And, of course, you do it for nothing. You do it out of the good of your heart, which puts me right up there. Now, when we very first met, we had a particular favourite song we've been talking about, Yoga Pants. Now, why don't we refresh our listeners' memories and tell us about it before we play it?
All right. Well, Yoga Pants is a comic. I mean, just listen to the name. I mean, when you hear the song, you're just going to basically giggle the whole time. I mean, it's just, one day I just was like, hey, you know what should I do? I want to write a fun song. And like, this girl walks by in yoga pants, and then my head goes, yoga pants, okay, yoga pants, that's it, there we go. And so that's where it grew.
Well, you know, every time I talk about yoga pants, it's always followed up with, well, I have to look into that. So, right here at Galaxy is Weston Simonis live and Yoga Pants.
Deep breath in, mountain calls, bend to the left, and then breathe, stretch, breathe, stretch, breathe, stretch, breathe, stretch, breathe, stretch, breathe.
Damn, it's hot in here.
Yeah.
It really is. What's the temperature?
Hi, Amanda.
Won't give it to me. The battery's run out.
Hello, Cheryl, darling. I love you.
Hello, Cheryl. Thank you for joining us
Hi,
again.
Sonny.
Sonny.
Hope tomorrow's
Yoho
on.
House Studios.
Oh,
Love
Debo
it.
Jade, we need to catch up, darling.
Yes.
Your new song. And
I'm just posting more of this here.
And Peggy Nora, can you send Grant that song? It wasn't attached to the email, darling.
My mom
Please.
keeps calling me. Hold on.
Please. Nice to have you with us, Peggy. I voted for you.
You, me too.
I have. I really have.
Hi, Dale. Hi, Walter.
So, my friend,
Robert
we've
Gillies.
got My Little Bear coming up next, and we have been playing this quite a bit.
Yeah?
I've been told that we've had over 2,500 requests from it from the time we've started playing it. So, believe me, people have taken notice.
Nice. That's quite a bit of request.
It is. It is. You know, only a couple of months that we've had it?
It would be something like that.
Yeah.
I think I sent it to you guys in March, right?
Yeah, something about there. Well, from there, it's collated that many, if you know what I mean, because we initially first started playing it, I was expecting an earlier interview. I've got to be honest with you, Weston. And I wouldn't tell anybody about it, I just play it. And then we started getting all these
COVID-19
information,
shutdowns.
you know, it came through our information reception, and we were getting, who is this? Tell me more about it. So today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to let you in on the secret of My Little Bear, and of course the artist behind it. We're talking about Weston Simonis, absolutely brilliant.
Hold on, my mom keeps calling. Hey, Mom, I'm on a radio interview right now.
I love this. Hi, Mum.
Hi, Mum.
You there?
Hi, Mum.
Hi, Mum.
If you just want to leave him at the stairs, I can get him
Oh,
later.
hope it's some cooking, Mum.
All right? Bye-bye. Love you, bye.
Now, don't you just love Mum? She's got perfect timing.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. I really, really do. So, we will move into the next song very, very shortly, but I'm going to ask you a couple of common, more known questions, of course. How do we get hold of you? Stuff like that. Very, very shortly. We will let you know all about Weston Simonis.
Hi, Shimmer. From the Rendetta. I'll can set a date now.
I like that band.
Yeah. Hi, Sean Adams.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and we are joined live, coming out of Seattle, with Mr. Weston Simonis himself, the artist.
It's LeGrand, Oregon.
I'm sorry?
LeGrand, Oregon.
LeGrand, Oregon.
Yes.
Ah, there you go. It knocked down on the huge amount of information that I've got for you. Literally.
That's okay.
Weston Simonis. Yeah, he is actually. From comedy to love songs and stories about life, which is true. His first album, Moments of Intoxication, in 2016, I can relate to that, I really, really can, especially in 2016 as well. And his first music video being Yoga Pants that we just played way back in 2017. That was a little while ago. Growing up in a little town called La Grande, Oregon. There you go, I got that right now. Weston has been singing all his life, starting out singing before he could even speak. That must be interesting. How the heck did you achieve that one?
You know, my mom told me that when I was younger, that she would hear me singing melodies with, no words.
Yeah, well, I believe absolute professionals in the game aren't made, they're born. And
right.
I think you, Weston, were born to be an entertainer.
Well, thank you, man.
I really do. And
I enjoy entertaining. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, I got to let you know, just for you, I'll put on my Stars and Stripes shoes, just yeah, just to make it a little bit more interesting for you, my friend. Make you feel at home. Of course, we've got good old Glory flying in the background there as well. Well, let's catch up a little bit. All the fans want to know, how do we get hold of you, Weston? And are you on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram? But more importantly, do you respond?
I write back to everyone who writes me. Unless they're a scammer, then sorry, I'm not going to finish my back. But if you are someone who's looking at hold of me and saying, hey, how you doing? I enjoy your music. Hey, I just wanted to reach out and say hi. I'll talk back with you and have a good conversation with you. But if you're sitting there trying to sell me something all crazy like, or send me to some lady's video cam show, I'll probably ignore you.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same actually, I've got to be honest with you. Since we've last met, we've actually moved buildings. You may notice that the decor is just slightly different to what it used to be. But that's a good thing. Now, while I'm in the process of moving and everything like that over the last couple of years, I didn't actually have a cell phone. Nobody could get in touch with me, didn't want to know about it. Work's work, go home. Life at home is separate from work. Don't get them too mixed. So I had a Barbara. And, well, Barbara was doing all the Facebook stuff, all the Twitter, Instagram, all that sort of stuff for me, and doing her job as well, which is incredible in her own right. Then she came to me one day and she looked at me and she goes, Grant, if you have a phone, I've had enough. So now, unfortunately, I get about 5,000 people just trying to get hold of me all the time. Having said that, Weston, now that you've told everybody that you can be approachable and you do respond, I feel sorry for you because you got a whole heap of friends coming your way. They're going to want to be able to talk to you. 5,000 fans minimum, easy. I can see that happening. It's going to waste all your day. You're not going to be able to make any music.
Well, I'll have to pick and choose for a while if that's the case. It's just like Santa Claus. You just can't show up right away.
Exactly. Now, at the same time, keep an eye out for that guy as well, Critter. You never know, what he's up to. So I'd keep an eye on that guy, for sure.
Right.
In the meantime...
You got a good-looking shirt on over there.
I do. Collector's items, would you believe? And, well, I've got to be honest with you, only one superstar around the world has ever got the full set. I'm wondering who that could possibly be.
I don't know. Who was that guy who's wearing that shirt across the screen from you?
I'm honoured to have this brand on your body, my friend. I really, really am. And I got to thank you very, very much for turning out in style.
Well, I have to. I'm getting supported by my favorite radio station in New Zealand, so, galaxy107fm is going to be on my shirt.
Well,
And my hat, look at this.
And your hat, absolutely. The branding? Nah, not branding. No, not at all. It's love of the game. Over 5 million people logged in right now too, by the way. So believe me, I got to welcome everybody that's listening around the world. I'm being told 62 countries, 94 cities hooked in and listening to Galaxy and talking to Weston Simonis. Now, Weston, tell me about My Little Bear.
My Little Bear is a true love story that I wrote the song off of. I fell in love with this gal, and I took the romantic events that we had together, and I decided to put them into a song. And then after I put those romantic events together in the song, I titled it the nickname that I gave her. And the song talks about those moments that we had together. It sings about her being my little bear and missing every kiss since she's been away. And now I will say that I won't give her name out for protection of her, because that would be very, very disrespectful for me if I did that. But I will say that it does say her first name in the song, but you can't have her last name, because if I gave her last name out, then everyone would be running to her, right? And now, well, she's not with me anymore, but she is a very, very beautiful woman in many ways. She's a very kind person, very loving. She is a very adventurous person, and she has a lot to offer, and very beautiful person that can, has this wonderful spirit, loves God, and she loves her children, and I really wish and hope the best for this lady.
You know, Weston, I can hear that. I really can. And believe me, when I first heard it, I had to find out more. Now that you've told me this, and believe me, fans have been contacting us ever since we've been playing My Little Bear, wanting to know more. Believe me, this is a work of art. So, right here at Galaxy 107 FM, right now, live with Weston Simonis, is My Little Bear.
Yeah, the memories of us. Chocolate kisses in the morning as we stare.
Boy, you got a lot of listeners in today.
Yeah, just over 5,144,000.
That's a lot.
No, that's an average day now.
Hi, bringing
It
us.
is.
How are
It
you?
is. Believe
Thank
me,
you for joining
and
us.
I don't know how we managed to accumulate this, bro. Since the last time we spoke, we
Hi,
have done
Springy.
huge amounts of interviews. We really have, and I tell you who we got coming up, as well as former lead singer of AC/DC, Dave Evans,
Yeah.
right?
Ooh, nice.
Kevin from Candlebox is going to be joining us soon, and very shortly we've also got Pearl Jam coming.
Oh,
So
sounds
you-
like you got some big names to play with.
Well, you're being interviewed by somebody who interviews some of the elite in the world. We wouldn't have it any other way, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done people like the Bellamy Brothers, and we've done the Autograph. Do you remember Autograph? Turn Up the Radio?
Yeah, I've heard that song.
Yeah, we've done all of those kind of guys, and it is an absolute pleasure to be able to slot you in that media.
Well, I'm very pleased and also honored to be put in there.
Now, I have an apology for you. I'm sorry for the other Kiwis that sort of upset you down the track back in the day. I had nothing to do with it. I didn't recommend it. And I do apologise if you got upset about that. Nothing to do with us. We didn't want them to get attached to you in any way, because we knew what kind of people they were. They did that, and I'm so sorry about that.
I just looked at them as fans and went my own way.
Good on you. That's the growing up way to do things. It really is.
They still hit me up, and I say, "Hey, how's it going? Nice to meet you. Cool, right on. Awesome. Later."
Yep. Believe me, bro. I'm not going to name names either, if you know what I mean, but we both know who we're talking about. And end of the day, bro, I felt so bad about that because I had nothing to do with it. And I was hearing about it all the time, you know what I mean? And I'm going, oh my God, Weston must be absolutely pissed off with me.
I would have to say that I had to end up blocking one of them because the fact that
Oh no.
how persistent they would hit me up on something that was not realistic and with expectations that they wanted, and I was just like, you know what, I'm done.
Yep.
I can't do any more of this. So sorry, but my life doesn't evolve around
Anyway,
what
we've
you're trying to
moved
do, and I got to do what I'm going to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've
And
moved on and it's
also,
wonderful
please
to
apologise to your friend as well. I know one of your friends got sort of tied into this kind of deal as well. Again, had nothing to do with it, my bro, and I certainly hope it never does reflect on our company again, if you know what I mean. That sort of stuff doesn't go.
Right.
So
Can't have that.
No, we can't. But we can go back live to the desk.
Yeah, chop chop.
I'm sorry, I had to get that out while I had the chance, you know what I mean? That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and absolutely elated to be joined by Weston Simonis himself, coming out of La Grande, Oregon. And, Weston, before we go, we like to throw a few little sideways questions at people, and you want that turned up a bit?
No, it's static.
Hold on. What?
Static.
Yeah, I can't do anything about it. I've got this. That's a Mark thing, not a me thing. We have to get on to Mark about that. But my friend, before we go, we usually throw a few sideways questions at people just for a little bit of humour, because these crazy times these days, we need to refresh a bit of humour around the world. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions out of the 5 questions of, well, the 50 Shades of Grant, and see how we go with this. Now, could be tentative, could not be tentative. It's just something that's happening around the world as we speak today and have done over the last week or so. Now, are you familiar with Boris Johnson? He's the Prime Minister for the UK.
I am not that guy.
Okay, well, if you put him and Trumpy together on a windy day, it would be a really freaky kind of thing, if you know what I mean. Look him up, you'll absolutely see what I mean. But Boris Johnson being the Prime Minister, elect, by the way, of the UK. Jacinda Ardern is our Prime Minister here in New Zealand. We love it a bit. Of course, Angela Merkel being the Chancellor of Germany. And, well, let's throw another one in. Let's throw in Trumpy. Who's the odd one out? Okay, Boris Johnson, Jacinda Ardern, Angela Merkel, and Donald Trump. Who's the odd one out?
Oh, man. That's a tough one.
Well, everybody
Might throw Donald out.
Yeah, go for Donald Trump, because everybody else has got real hair.
What's that?
Everybody else has got real hair.
Yeah.
We don't know what that thing is on his head. We don't even know whether he's named it yet.
He also has a straight up pen.
Yeah, exactly. He's the same colour of his almost impeachment. Are you a fan of James Bond?
Oh, yeah, I love James Bond movies.
Okay, well, you would know that James Bond broke his ankle just a wee while ago and had to have 12 weeks down to recover before he could go back on set and start doing all the jumping and landing and all that sort of stuff. And while he was down, the owners and the franchise people and all the management got together and said, let's change James Bond into a woman. Now, that went out around the world, and believe me, fans, Ian Fleming would be rolling over in his grave with that one. But fans went back and said emphatically, no, James Bond was always written as a man, keep him as a man, so they've come up with a solution. they've got a gay James Bond.
Who? What? They made him gay, is that what you said?
Yeah, they're going to have a gay James Bond. Do you know what they're going to call him?
What?
07.
Oh, man.
Yeah, well, it's better than basically what I said this morning when I was talking to a lady that I met in the park just this morning down. She sells batteries. You know, she sells cells down by this seesaw.
She sells at the seashore?
Well, cells. Yeah, she sells batteries.
Oh.
She sells cells down by the seesaw. Yeah, plenty of people just went, oh, Grant, that's pathetic. Including the staff here. The staff just went, no, that's wrong. Keep that away. Weston Simonis, it has been an absolute pleasure to catch up with you again. How about coming back and re-releasing new music as you make it?
Absolutely. I've got more stuff coming away. I mean, I'm writing more songs that I'm recording at this moment, and I've got some cover songs out there you guys can go check out. So,
well, I tell you what, we are looking at putting a few festivals together in the very, very near future when the government will allow us to absolutely get more than 2 people in a room. And, well, we would like to be able to talk to you still about coming to New Zealand, coming down here. Let's do the yoga pants thing. I really am sold on that deal. I really, really am. And let's put you in the lineup. What do you reckon?
hey, that would be pretty fun. I would definitely be there in New Zealand. I have to wear yoga pants.
Awesome. And believe me, I know you would look flattering in a pair of yoga pants. Me? Ridiculous, really.
I think I have the butt for it. What do you think?
Derriere for sure. Absolutely. Right there, my friend. And I know your mother would agree as well.
I think she would probably laugh at me for doing it.
Absolutely. You've got to have a sense of humour. And, of course, you've always got to keep Mum smiling, don't you?
Right. She laughed at this music video I just put out for my cover of Dirty Music that I did. I dressed up like a girl and put it in there because the song's about, a broken-hearted person chasing after a girl. And I put a wig on, and it was pretty funny.
Awesome. Well, I tell you what, we're going to send you the copy of this interview that we've done today. A few photos as well, and well, we're going to do a couple of crazy photos after we end up on this video, and possibly even make a little video that we can put on the website, because believe me, the amount of people that go through our website just to hook in, well, they don't just listen. They go get nosy and have a look around, if you know what I mean. Before you know it, not only have you got another 5,000 Facebook fans, but now you've got another 5,000 email fans wanting to know more about you. So let's do that. But in the meantime, Weston, thank you very, very much for joining us today. Love you, my friend. We really do. Don't be a stranger, will you?
Well, I'm always jumping in on your guys' interviews. Check out who's the next artist being interviewed all the time.
Awesome. Well, I tell you what, we got some really exciting stuff coming up. I'll get Barbara to let you know who we got. But right now, Barbara, you pointing at somebody?
Yeah, at Weston.
Sorry?
I'm pointing this at Weston.
Oh, you're talking to Weston.
No, I'm trying to finish it.
You're pointing at Weston.
No, I'm ready to finish the Facebook Live when you...
Oh,
Okay.
and by the way, since Yoga Pants has been out, I've released 6 other music videos.
Excellent.
Well, send them to us. Let Barbara have a look at them. See if we can add them to the playlist. What do you reckon?
Heck yeah, some of them are music videos for Moments of Intoxication, the album. A lot of them are.
Right, well, we don't have a lot of Intoxication music, to be very honest with you. So please, the more music you can send us, the more we'd appreciate it. Barbara will probably want to talk to you about it and put something together. So, Weston, don't go anywhere just yet. I'm being told I've got to move on right now. So, here at Galaxy 107 FM, coming up are the Beatles right after these messages.